Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Tuesday, November 17th, 2020, and this is the Flight Sim News. So the weekend news hit on Friday, and basically they didn't have a lot to say, but there is some interesting developments. So the first thing they talk about is, as you are aware, last week we updated the open beta. This week we're releasing a patch to cover some of the more pressing issues, which I covered last week. And they also go on to say this week we would like to present the Mk./VI Fulcrum CFD case study and the work behind our flight modeling of this iconic aircraft. To give you more insight and a better understanding of the development processes, we would like to share our work in progress on the DCS Mosquito as well. As always, thanks for your passion and support. And then there's a picture of a MiG-29. And then they go on to talk about the research tasks were the following, blah, 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 blah. And then you can click here and read the study. Interesting that they're bringing up the MiG-29 when we were just talking about the possibility of the next possible high-fidelity Red 4 plane possibly being a MiG-29. Is this coincidence? I don't know. And then they also go on to show a nice image of the Mosquito. And they go on to talk about the de Havilland DH-98 Mosquito was a lightweight, fast maneuverable, and highly versatile aircraft. Its long life first began over Oslo, Norway. Raiding the Gestapo headquarters with pinpoint accuracy, this opened new avenues for precision weapons development. And there's a little bit more about it, and if you go to the bottom, there's a bunch of development screenshots. Of course, these are all work in progress as the images convey. But, as one would expect, they look absolutely outstanding. I'll throw a link to this in the video description as usual, and you can check it out for yourself. Alright, next up is another update from the developers of WarThunder. The Dagor Engine 6.0 visual improvements, effects, and DLSS. Some of the things they're covering in the new graphics engine is going to be updated hit effects on armored vehicles, illuminating shells. That's pretty cool. Shadows from dynamic lights, effects on grass, burnt out vehicle towing. So they go on to say in the new version of the game, the hulls of destroyed ground vehicles remain on the battlefield until the end of the battle. In some cases, this can be a problem for advancing tanks. For example, when a narrow passage to capture a point is blocked with wrecked vehicles. Now you can use the tow cable to drag a destroyed tank out or even barricade an enemy's advance. That is pretty cool. Bending and vibrations on the wings. Looks like they're adding that to the planes in the game. Pixel reflectance on surfaces. Not sure what that means. Deep learning super sampling. So looks like they're going to support that. And it looks like it's supported by any of the RTX cards. I kind of thought this was something that was only implemented on the new 30 series, but they go on to say that this type of image upscaling works with the RTX series of graphics cards alone. Maybe this isn't the new version, I don't know, but it looks pretty fantastic, and especially if you can get better image quality and higher FPS. Not bad. Hit marks on the environment, and that about covers it. So looks like their new graphics engine is adding a wide variety of visual enhancements and improvements. That should make the battlefield look that much more cooler than what it was before. I'll throw a link to this in the video description as usual, and you can check it out for yourself. Alright, as of yesterday, the 16th, the guys at 1C Game Studios have updated IL2 Great Battles again, and it looks like early access has begun for the Bf-109 G-6. In addition, there is about, what is it, 17 little fixes and improvements. This isn't as big of an update as the last update they put out, but they go on to say also in this update 4K external texturing for the Bf-110 G2 is added. As with other updated planes, this change is a big visual improvement. There are several improvements for tank crew as well in anticipation of its official release. The full change list is as follows. And again, there's about 17 things listed here. I'm actually downloading it in the background right now as we speak, so I can jump in and check out that Bf-109 G-6 late model, because I do have the Battle of Normandy pre-ordered, set up, and ready to go. I'll throw a link to this in the video description as usual, and you can check it out for yourself. Alright, Red Flag has posted a video on the A-10-2 attacks airfield Hydra rockets, and it's a tutorial for the APKWS Hyra laser guided rockets. That is pretty badass, and it's about 7 minutes in its entirety. And this is from the guys over at Red Flag. I'll throw a link in the video description as usual, and you can check it out for yourself.
Hey everybody, Casmo here. I want to talk to you about a charity event we're going to be running on my Discord channel, the Low Level Hell. And this event is known as Franksgiving, and it's in memory of a good friend of mine, an OH-58 Delta Kiowa Warrior instructor pilot by the name of Frank Bodicati. Frank was a guy I knew just coming out of flight school. We both showed up at the same unit here at Fort Bragg and deployed multiple times together. And I got to tell you, you've heard of people that have a heart of gold. Frank is absolutely that dude. He was a huge giver, always found a way to give his time, his resources, his energy into helping other people. It didn't matter who you were or what you had going on. If you needed help and if he was able to do it, he would provide that help. Absolute warrior, numerous air medals in combat, a distinguished flying cross. He was just an incredible pilot. And unfortunately, on the night of December 12th in 2011, Frank and 3 other Army aviators were killed when their aircraft had a mid-air collision over at Fort Lewis, Washington. In memory of Frank and his charitable nature, his wife started a charity fund every year starting back in 2016 that she labeled Franksgiving. And this is really just as described as a love bomb of money. So, you know, she would collect this money and find people in need, particularly Gold Star families, you know, people who had lost somebody in combat or just the military service in general. She would help them out, schools, adoptions, foster kids, things like that. So, you know, I decided a while ago that I really wanted to do something for the season. You know, it is kind of the season of giving, and I wanted to take an opportunity to do that. And my first thought was really in memory of Frank. So what we're going to do is a large-scale community event, much like we normally do on my Discord channel. We'll do it every about 2 months. But instead of just kind of a free sign-up, what I've decided to do is have kind of a bidding situation. So I've created some slots, and I'm going to put them up on the screen. We're going to conduct a large-scale mission in DCS, and if you're interested in participating, then basically you just put down some money. So if you want to fly an A-10 in the mission, you just put down $5 and you bid for that slot. If somebody comes along behind you and they put down $6, well then, you know, hopefully we've got a bidding war, and you really want that slot, so maybe you put down 10. So not only are you giving to a great cause, but you're also putting yourself in a chance to win some prizes. So the event has multiple sponsors, and the first one is Baltic Dragon and Reflected Simulation. Both these guys are known quantities in the DCS community as far as campaign creators, so you just let us know which one you want, and that particular module of theirs is yours. We've also had a silent partner offer up 4 DCS modules of choice, so any aircraft, any map, whatever it is you want, If you win one of those modules, just let us know and you get that one coming to you. Also proud to announce that VKB is offering their support and sponsoring this charity with one of their Gladiator NXT Premium HOTAS joysticks. They will handle the shipping anywhere in the world, send it to you. In addition to that, everyone who donates is going to receive a 10% off coupon for VKB's Gladiator series of products. That coupon will be good for the week following the event. And for those of you who don't win the bid or you're unable to play based on the schedule, you can still donate, and you're still eligible to win one of the prizes. Now, charity isn't about prizes, and I know some of you are going to want to just give for the sake of it. If you're interested in supporting the event, just let me know. Send me a Discord, send me a note down below. We'll figure out a way to contact you. Everyone's welcome. As far as the mission is concerned, it doesn't matter your experience or what airframe you have. Just let me know what you're comfortable with, and we'll figure out a way to get you into it. Bottom line, guys, it's the season of giving that we're getting into. And if you have the means to give, great. If you can do it here, great. If not, I hope you do it somewhere else. 2020 has been a pretty rough year for all of us, but for some people it's been a lot worse than others. So hopefully you can find a way to help out, either, again, through this charity or some other ways. I appreciate you guys watching.
So that's some pretty cool stuff, and I definitely support that all the way. So if you guys want to get into this at all, and if you're interested in helping out, there will be a link to this video in the description as usual, so you can check it out for yourself. And as it gets closer to the date, I'll do my best to update it in the news videos as more information becomes available. Alright, so Heatblur is having a livery challenge in association with the DCS Livery Art Group Discord. It looks like they're looking for people to make liveries for the F-14A, the F-14B, and the AJS-37. Winners in each category will have their submission included in the official release of the corresponding DCS module. Conditions apply. Runner-up and community choice receive a Heatblur module of their choice. That's pretty cool. Looks like the competition is going to run for 60 days, and then all the details are in here about what you got to do. I'll throw a link for this in the video description as usual, and you can check it out for yourself. Alright, lastly is this fantastic video. This is the F-14A release trailer that they put out last week. One more day, guys. One more day. And that's it for the Flight Sim News. As usual, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And that's it for the Flight Sim News today, guys. One more day, and we will get the F-14A. Pretty exciting stuff. So, as always, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And until next time, guys,